Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys? Well, today we are going to talk about GPG encryption. If you don't know what is GPG, so GPG is a standard for encrypting and decrypting messages, communication, your data. Unlike a simple RSA key pair, this OpenGPG allows you to create a digital identity that is verified by other people and that is decentralized. There is no authority that will control the identity. It is the users who will check the other people. So actually this tutorial is a bit different from others because I am going to use the GPG feature subkeys. Once you open the GPG command argument, if you pass it the argument like generate key, so it create a key pair that allows you to sign and certify. We are going to do something different for the security purpose, so let's do it. I already have a GPG key pair for my this user right now I am into. So let's do this for a new user. I already have this user here. So let's log in into it. Here you can see I don't have a key pair here, and the GPG directories are just they are created here. So just give this command and here you can see I don't have some ID here. So we are going to create subkeys. First we are going to create the key which is the key we will use to certify other keys. So let's get started GPG and pass it to the expert argument and then full gen key. So it is asking us that what we are going to use, like what kind of key we want. So we are going to select the RSA, set your own capabilities. So press 8. We are going to use this key only for certification. So toggle the sign. Here you can see this allowed actions are sign, certify, encrypt. We don't want this key to sign something, so let's toggle that sign capability by pressing S. Now here you can see we still have encrypt capability. We don't want to do encryption with this key, sign capability and encrypt. Yeah, we don't want an encryption key, so hit E, and now you can see we only have the certify action for this key. So just press Q. We are finished. RSA keys, actually it is asking you for size, the key size. So 4096 is the standard. It is asking for how long the key should be valid. Well, you can select like it should never be it should never expire for the lifetime, but I don't recommend that, because if you lost this key and the key you have sent to some key server, so it is going to be it is going to remain there for the lifetime. So just give it some like 2 years or 1 year For this key, I am going it to create for 1 year expiry date. So just give it one and why. Is that correct? Yes. It is asking for my real name, so let's give it your real name. I am going to give Abdullah. Email address, my email address for this key. Actually, I am going to create this one for YouTube. So YouTube at abdullah.today. Comment, some comment, whatever you want. I am going to leave it. So asking for the confirmation. I don't want to change something here. So I am going okay. Now it is asking you to enter the passphrase to protect this new key. So give it a long passphrase. Make sure you remember it. If you can't remember it, just type it here. Take this anyway. Yes. Re-enter the passphrase. Here you can see the key has been created. Now just hit K and here you can see I have a key, and there you can see the C option, which means this key is the certification key. So our master key pair has been created. Now we are going to create the sub keys for authentication, for signing, for encryption. So just go to GPG, give it export argument, and then edit key, and the key you created just this one. So you can pass it your email address you used earlier, like YouTube at abdullah.today. You can use this one. So here you can see my key, but I recommend you to use this thing like what you see in the GPG and hyphen k argument, but you can use your email address which you used earlier once you create your key pair. So now we want to add sub keys, so just type add key. We want to create now again select the RSA key with your own capabilities, the 8 option. Well, so it should be like their SEA. I like it to I like the output of, like, it should appear when I hit GPG and then hyphen K, so it should appear like SEA. But that order does not matter. So first we are going to create the sign key. So you can see it already have the sign capability. We don't want the encrypt action, so just remove that, toggle the encrypt capability, press E. Now this key has only the sign capability, so we are finished with this thing. Just give it size like 4096. It should expire after 1 year. Correct? Yes. Really create? Yes. Now again, it is asking you to for the passphrase you used earlier once you created your master key pair. Yeah, the key has been created. I was actually talking about this thing. Once it is created, it will be clear to you. So I am a bit crazy. So let's add a new key for encryption now. So add key. Again, we want RSA, set your own capabilities 8. And so this key already have these actions like it can sign and encrypt. We already created a key for signing. This time we are going to create for encryption. So just toggle the sign capability. The first one S. So now this key only has the encryption capability. So we are finished with this one. Press Q. We want it to be 4096. Yes, it should be valid for 1 year. Yes, create. Yes, really create. Give it the passphrase for your master key pair, and here you go. The encryption key is now created. Now we only want to create the authentication key. So add key RSA, set your own capabilities 8. This key has the sign and encryption capability already, so we don't want these both. So toggle the sign capability. Now this one has encryption capability, so toggle the encryption capability. So now this you can see current allowed actions is empty, like this key has no capability. It is so just toggle the authenticate capability with by pressing A. Now you can see here we have the authentication capability, so we are finished with this key. So press Q. We are going to use 4096, and then we want it to be valid for 1 year. Create, really create. Yes, give it the passphrase you used once you created the master key pair. Yes, give it save. Now press you all the sub keys and the are created. Here you can see I was talking about this thing. Here you can see it says SEA. The first sub key is for signing, the second one is for encryption, and the last one A with A capability is this one is for authentication. Well, you can use this authentication sub key for doing like SSH. The first one, the S one, this one you can use to sign your commits or sign other things, and the E, this one, this sub key you can use to encrypt some data, your emails or something like that. So now our keys has been created. We have created the master key pair, and then we created our sub keys. So now let's export the master key GPG. This one, I mean, the first, this one, this is the master key. So GPG output, and the key we created this one. This one is you can you can change the output format like GPG and key format or something like that, key ID format, and it should be 0 a short. Here you can see actually you want it to pass K. So here you can see now no, it is still same thing. I think I have something like short. In which GPG did I have some alias for this GPG? No, there is not. So GPG export the master key, GPG output, and our master key pair. Here you can see the its id, give it the id, and we want to export this key, but we also want to we want to create a revocation certificate, so in case we lose this id, so we can use that revocation certificate. So we want to generate a revocation gen revoke. So it should be, the output should be to some key, our master key dot rev gen revoke. I think the options has been changed. Gen revoke and output our key dot revocation, and then the key name YouTube, key id YouTube at Abdullah. Now today, make sure you give it the email address or this id which you have, the email address which you used once you created your key pair. So now it is asking, do you want to create a revocation certificate? Yes. For this key reason, select the reason. No reason specified. Key has been compromised. Key is key is preceded, or key is no longer used. Just select one key has been compromised. You will use this certificate only in case if you lose this key. So enter an optional description and it with an empty line. Just hit enter. So if you want to add some description, you can use this option. Is this okay? Yes. Asking for passphrase. My yes. So here it is go. Here you can see the please move it to medium, which you can hide away. If Mel will get access to this certificate, he can use it to make your key unusable. It is smart to print this certificate and store it away just in case your media becomes unreadable. But have some caution. The print system of your machine might store the data and make it available to others. So now you can see we have a revocation certificate here. So now we want to save all other keys. First of all, just export our public keys. GPG export in some armor output. So we want to save it like YouTube at a YouTube key, YouTube dot it is the going to be public key. So ASC, like we wanted to in this format, and give it the ID YouTube. We didn't export thing like YouTube. Might hope it is going to give us some error because we didn't want it to appear on the screen. Armor, and we want the give it the email address you used once you created the key pair. Abdullah.today. We wanted to save into this key, this file, YouTube public key dot asc. So here you can see our keys, public keys are here. You can use file. You can see it is a public key block. So now export our secret keys, the master key pair. So gpg export armor, yes. And we YouTube at Abdullah, you can use the gpg hyphen k output and select your key pair, this key id. So but you can always use your email address. So a YouTube at abdullah.today, we want to export these the secret keys. So yes, export secret keys, and we want it to save into YouTube secret private keys. It is asking you for the passphrase, so just give it to your passphrase. Here you can see our private keys have been exported. You can use file, and here you can see it is a private key block. So now we want to export our sub keys, private keys. So just to gpg export secret sub keys, give it the output like it should be in armor format. So give it the your address or the gpg k hyphen k output for your key id. You can use this one. So I used my gmail in this address, youtube at abdullah.today. I used this email address to identify my key. So export secret sub keys armor, and I want it to save into YouTube uh, sub keys private.asc, asking for the passphrase. Here you can see we have 4 files here. The first one is the revocation certificate, the second one the YouTube private keys, this one is your master key pair private master key, and the third one is your private your public key, and the fourth one is the sub keys private key. So that's it. Now we don't want this master key pair here. So let's here you can see we have master key here. Here you can see, just give it the capital K, and you can see the secret key is there. Here you can see the secret key is here. So we don't want our master key pair in our machine, like in case it is stolen or something like that, so bad things would happen. So just remove this key. That is the purpose for this long tutorial on. So this is that's why it is going to be different than other YouTube tutorials. So you gpg, and we want to delete the secret key because we don't want to have this master key pair inside our this machine. Delete secret keys, and just give it your key pair name, YouTube at I am actually a new YouTuber, so my address always whenever someone asks me for my YouTube channel, and I am there like https, and then here always I try to I always type like Abdullah, just like I am going to give them my website address. So just deal with that. YouTube at Abdullah dot today. We want to delete this master key pair from our machine. Delete this key from the key ring. Yes, we want to. This is a secret key. Yeah, we know this is the secret key. Really, we want to delete it. Yes. Do you want to permanently delete the OpenGPG secret key? Yes, we permanently want to delete this key. Really want to delete the secret sub keys. We don't want to remove the secret sub keys. No, we don't want to remove the sub keys. No. Now just check for the keys. Here you can see there is a stub like hash with secret key because our master key pair has been deleted from this machine. So now guys, just remove the here you can see that our sub keys are there. So deleted secret sub keys failed. Yes, because we don't want to delete the sub keys, private keys. So that's it. Now you can see we don't have the master, the certification key, secret key here in this machine. So in case our laptop is stolen, so we can use our this key to create new key pair without like going to create a new master key pair. We just import this key pair now into some other machine, like we already imported it here. Here you can see this one is the master key pair. So we just want to import this way, like gpg import, and the this file you should give it this file, and you will have your master key pair in your new machine. So then you can revoke these sub keys, and you can use this master key pair to create new sub keys. So that's it guys, you now have what you needed. So you can now actually you publish those keys to some key server. So let me show you how you can do that. Go to keys.gnupg.org. I don't know where is this server address, so let me google it. Gpg key server, the first one. Here just press the submit key and just enter the output. The sorry, just use that key, public key, and import it here. You here you can see I have a YouTube public key block, and just use this key to export it here. Just type that key output here, and your key, press the submit public key. Once you it will take some time, but maybe some minutes, so they sync with other servers. So your key is now published. So anybody wants to encrypt something for you, either you have to send your public key to him, or he can use this OpenGPG key server to fetch your keys in his machine. So that's it guys, you can now use this key pair to encrypt the data. Let me show you. Here I have my key pair in my machine for my actual user. That's my key is Abdullah at abdullah.today. So let me touch a file, echo, just a test file. So file.text. Here you can see a new file is created, so we want to create we want it to encrypt for my user, for Abdullah. So what this YouTube user need to do, he actually would ask me for my public key. So if I am not available, or like I am offline or something like that, and my key is always there, so gpg search keys for Abdullah, my email address, and it will search online. There is something error because the key server is not not there. So let's I have actually the gpg configuration file in my github repository. So let's go to my github repository and store gpg. Actually, it has the SSH control because I use my GPG keys for SSH. Also, just remove that thing. Now store it. So now my configuration file has a server inside this configuration file. So now you can see I have output this command, and this command is not going to exit with some error. So this one is my key. Here you can see it ends with 7bc7. So just import this key. I press the number which is shown. So now it is going to, yeah, import my key. Now you can see the total numbers and processed one, and I have, now my key is imported. So gpg and give check it with key. Here you can see my key is there inside there. This new user gpg home directory. So now this user have my public key, so now he can encrypt this data for me. So gpg encrypt, e for encrypt, and then r for the recipient to whom you want to encrypt that data. I want to encrypt for Abdullah at Abdullah like today. You can use his email address, or you can use, actually, if you press like if you tab completion, it will auto complete it for you. But make sure you give you check the gpg out -k output and select that. So that's my key. So we want to encrypt, the YouTube user want to encrypt this file text, this text file for Abdullah for me. So it is not certain that the key belongs to the person named in the user ID. If you really what you are doing, you may answer the next question with yes, yes. Here you can see I have a new file.text.gpg with gpg extension, and this one is the unencrypted file, this one is encrypted file. So thus just remove that file, text file, which is unencrypted. So now we are going to send this encrypted file to Abdullah. Just use some medium like email or some other messaging server, or just put it to some paste bin. That's actually, that doesn't matter if you put it in to some paste bin, because your file is encrypted and no one can read it except only the user to whom you encrypted. Like I encrypted it for myself, so only I decrypt it once I am logged into my computer and I have my key pair inside that computer, so I can decrypt it. So even this user can't decrypt, and we want the output to file.txt. Here you can see I don't have file.txt, I already have removed it. So gpg d o file dot text and file dot text. Here you can see we don't have a secret key for this user, so the user who encrypted this data can't even himself decrypt this file. So it is safe to put this file inside some paste bin or somewhere, whatever you want. You can use some medium like email or something like that, and to send the encrypted data to the user for whom you encrypted it. So that's it. Let's move this file inside our temporary directory and decrypt this file. mv and file.txt. So now we are going to log in our new user, our real user, which I use. Here you can see gpg decrypt output should be file.txt. Here you can see I don't have a file.txt. Okay, so gpg decrypt we want to save this file to into file.txt, and the real file which is encrypted is located at temporary at file.txt.gpg. Here you can see this gpg encrypted for Abdullah, so it is showing. You can see this command exit successfully. So now check for the file. Here you can see file.txt is here, so just open it. File.txt. Here you can see we wrote this file once we were logged in as YouTube user. So that's it guys, this is called encryption. I use it everywhere. If you want my key, you can search for Abdullah at abdullah.today inside some key server. And if you want to use something if you want to send something encrypted, so you can use my key. So that's it. I hope you guys have liked this tutorial. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the bell icon so you will not miss the latest videos from me. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.